Imagine for a moment the vast potential of your mind, untapped, dormant, waiting for the right moment to be ignited. Now consider this. When was the last time you truly paused and reflected on your thoughts, not as fleeting mental chatter, but as tools of immense power capable of reshaping your reality? Today, we embark on a journey that is more than just philosophical musings or intellectual curiosities. This is an invitation, one extended not to the faint of heart, but to those who dare to confront the chaos within and cultivate the serenity of true mastery. Through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy born in the ancient courtyards of Greece and Rome, yet profoundly relevant to our modern lives, we will explore what it means to take control of your mind. But before we delve deeper, let's engage in a brief exercise. What was your last thought before reading these words? Was it deliberate and purposeful, or fleeting and reactive? Whether or not you remember is unimportant, because this journey is not about judgment. It's about transformation. It's about recognizing that in a world teeming with distractions and external noise, the only true dominion you hold is over your own thoughts. The Stoic philosophers, such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, believed that the key to living a fulfilled life lay not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering the internal realm of the mind. As Marcus Aurelius so poignantly observed, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. These words are more than ancient wisdom. They are a roadmap to mental clarity, resilience, and personal growth. This video, and indeed this philosophy, is not about quick fixes or superficial self-help advice. It is about embracing a disciplined mindset, one that empowers you to rise above the fray of modern life's anxieties and uncertainties. By the end, you will not only grasp the principles of Stoicism, but also be challenged to adopt one. Practice it diligently for 2 weeks, and reflect on the transformation it brings to your life. Are you ready to unlock the strength that lies within? To embark on this timeless journey of self-discovery and mental fortitude? Let's begin. 1. Let go of external opinions. Reclaim the dominion of your inner world. To master the mind is to first untangle oneself from the web of external opinions, a task easier spoken of than accomplished. In a world inundated with voices vying for your attention, the pressure to conform to societal expectations can feel overwhelming. Yet, this very conformity chips away at the essence of who you are. The ancient Stoics recognized this tension, urging us to redirect our focus inward, toward the sanctuary of our own thoughts, where true freedom resides. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, articulated this paradox with piercing clarity. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. In this contradiction lies one of life's profound truths, our innate tendency to seek validation from others, even at the expense of our inner peace. Picture this: a young musician, gifted with talent and passion, finds his creativity stifled by the constant fear of critique. Every note he plays, every melody he composes, is haunted by the possibility of rejection. Then, through the teachings of Stoicism, he learns a liberating truth. The opinions of others are mere echoes in the vastness of his inner world, incapable of defining his worth unless he allows them to. With this realization, his music transforms. Each piece becomes a raw, authentic expression of his soul, untouched by the need for external approval. This journey to let go of external opinions is not about isolation or indifference. It is about cultivating a profound self-awareness. It requires nurturing a mental garden where thoughts grow resiliently, rooted in your values and convictions rather than trampled by the judgments of others. This mental cultivation demands effort, vigilance, and an unwavering commitment to self-truth. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from allowing external criticisms to be nothing more than distant murmurs, incapable of disrupting the clarity of your inner voice. This is the path to reclaiming your mental sovereignty. The Stoics believe that by centering our focus on what lies within our control, our thoughts, our actions, our values, we can free ourselves from the burdens imposed by the external world. To embark on this path is to embrace a discipline that transforms not only how you perceive others' opinions but how you perceive yourself. It is to stand firm amidst the noise, grounded in the unshakable belief that your worth is not dictated by the world's applause, but by the quiet assurance of your own integrity. This is the cornerstone of mastering your mind, and a vital step toward living a life of authenticity and inner peace. 2. Cultivate emotional resilience. Forge strength in the fire of adversity. Life is a crucible, and adversity its relentless flame. For those seeking mastery of the mind, cultivating emotional resilience is not merely a necessity, it is a transformative journey. The Stoics, with their timeless wisdom, understood that hardship is not an obstacle to growth but a prerequisite for it. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials, wrote Seneca, encapsulating the essence of this truth. Consider the nature of trials. They arrive unbidden, often accompanied by pain, uncertainty, or loss. Yet, these moments hold within them the potential for profound transformation. Imagine a young entrepreneur, her dreams crumbling under the weight of financial pressures and repeated failures. Each setback is a blow to her confidence, yet instead of yielding to despair, she chooses to perceive these challenges as lessons in disguise. Through persistence and introspection, she discovers a strength she never knew she possessed, emerging not only as a resilient leader but as a more compassionate and grounded individual. This is the essence of emotional resilience, the ability to transform hardship into an opportunity for growth. It is not about denying pain or disappointment, but about reframing them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. The Stoics remind us that events themselves hold no inherent value. It is our perception of them that defines their impact. By mastering our perceptions, we gain the ability to face even the harshest trials with equanimity and strength. Building resilience begins with an unwavering commitment to self-awareness. Acknowledge the emotions that arise in the face of adversity, but do not let them dictate your response. Instead, channel them into deliberate action and constructive thought. This practice is akin to forging steel in fire. The greater the heat, the stronger the metal. Similarly, the greater the challenges, the more unyielding your inner resolve can become. Emotional resilience also requires patience and persistence. The path is neither easy nor quick, yet every small victory strengthens your capacity to endure. As you face life's inevitable trials, remember that resilience is not a gift bestowed upon the fortunate. It is a skill honed through effort, reflection, and a steadfast belief in your ability to adapt and overcome. When you cultivate emotional resilience, you transcend the chaos of circumstance and step into the clarity of your inner strength. You become not just a survivor of adversity, but a master of your own mind, a beacon of unwavering resolve in an unpredictable world. This is the enduring power of Stoicism, a philosophy that transforms the flames of hardship into the light of personal growth. 3. Use the power of perception. Redefine your reality. Life often unfolds like a mirror, reflecting back not the events themselves, but the meaning we assign to them. In the words of Epictetus, men are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. The Stoics believe that perception is the lens through which we interpret the world, and mastery of this lens grants us the power to redefine our reality. Imagine a craftsman meticulously shaping glass, refining its clarity and precision. Similarly, our perceptions shape the way we experience life's moments. Consider an individual who loses a long-anticipated promotion. To one person, this event might signify failure and self-doubt, To another, it becomes a lesson, a push toward growth, or even an unexpected opportunity. The difference lies not in the event itself, but in the lens through which it is viewed. The power of perception lies in our ability to reinterpret events with purpose and intention. This doesn't mean ignoring the hardships or glossing over difficulties. Instead, it involves viewing setbacks as part of a larger narrative of growth and transformation. When we choose to perceive challenges as opportunities to strengthen our character, we strip them of their power to defeat us. Consider the story of a writer whose manuscript is rejected by multiple publishers. At first, the rejection feels like a personal failure, a confirmation of inadequacy. Yet, upon reflection, she begins to see these rejections as invaluable feedback, refining her work and sharpening her craft. What was once perceived as a roadblock becomes a stepping stone, and her perseverance leads to a masterpiece celebrated by many. Cultivating the power of perception requires practice, much like training a muscle. It begins with awareness, identifying the default reactions and emotional narratives that arise in the face of difficulty. From there, it demands deliberate effort to challenge those narratives, replacing them with perspectives that empower rather than diminish. This practice is not about detachment or apathy, but about mastery, choosing how to respond to life's complexities. When we refine our perceptions, we reclaim the ability to navigate even the stormiest seas with clarity and confidence. Every stumble becomes a chance to learn, and every obstacle transforms into a stepping stone. By exercising control over our perceptions, we not only redefine the events of our lives, but also reshape the contours of our inner world. The Stoics teach us that the real strength lies not in avoiding challenges, but in mastering the way we perceive and respond to them. In this lies the true essence of mental fortitude, a resilience forged through wisdom and intention, guided by the enduring light of Stoic philosophy. 4. Live according to nature. Embrace change as life's constant. To live in harmony with nature is to align oneself with the rhythm of existence, a truth the Stoics understood deeply. Life, they taught, is a symphony of change, each moment a fleeting note contributing to the grander melody. Marcus Aurelius captured this essence when he wrote, "Life is nothing but change, and change is nature's delight." In these words lies an invitation to flow with life's currents rather than resist them, to find peace not in control but in acceptance. Change is the essence of nature, an unceasing dance of creation and dissolution. The seasons shift, rivers carve new paths, and life itself constantly evolves. Yet, as humans, we often cling to the familiar, fearing the unknown and mourning the loss of what once was. This resistance breeds anxiety and stagnation, pulling us further from the tranquility we seek. To live according to nature is to embrace change as a natural and necessary force, a catalyst for growth and renewal. Picture a sailor navigating open seas. When the winds shift, he does not curse the sky or resist the waves. He adjusts his sails, trusting the journey ahead. Similarly, when life presents us with unexpected turns, be it the end of a relationship, the loss of a job, or a sudden opportunity, we are called to adapt with grace, trusting in the inherent wisdom of change. The Stoics teach that aligning with nature requires a mindset rooted in adaptability and resilience. It begins with understanding that life's unpredictability is not an enemy but a teacher. Each challenge, each twist of fate, offers an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the world around us. By embracing this flow, we cultivate a sense of inner peace that remains unshaken by external turbulence. Consider the story of a man whose career, built over decades, is abruptly upended by unforeseen circumstances. At first, he is consumed by anger and despair, resisting the reality of his situation. But as he reflects on Stoic principles, he begins to see this change not as an end, but as a new beginning. He rediscovers passions long set aside, builds a new path, and emerges not only fulfilled but transformed by the experience. To live according to nature is not to passively accept all that happens, but to actively engage with life's flow, learning to dance with its rhythms. It is about trusting that every storm will eventually pass and that even the darkest night gives way to dawn. In embracing change, we honor the natural order of life and step into a state of harmony with the world around us. This harmony, the Stoics remind us, is the key to mastering the mind. When we align with nature, we find not only the strength to endure life's uncertainties, but also the wisdom to thrive within them. This is the art of living, a philosophy that transforms chaos into clarity, fear into courage, and resistance into peace. 5. Practice self-discipline, the foundation of true freedom. In the ever-shifting tides of life, self-discipline stands as an unwavering anchor, grounding us amidst distractions and temptations. The Stoics understood that discipline is not a constraint but a liberation, a path to freedom from the chaos of impulsive desires. Seneca aptly noted, "A person's worth is measured by the nobility of their ambitions and the strength of their self-discipline." This truth, though ancient, remains timeless, resonating deeply with those who seek mastery over their minds. Self-discipline begins with clarity, an understanding of what truly matters in life. Without this clarity, even the most determined efforts scatter like leaves in the wind. The Stoics teach us to reflect deeply on our values and align our actions with them. Imagine an athlete training for a marathon. Every early morning run, every meal carefully chosen, reflects a commitment to a larger goal. Yet, the discipline required is not just physical. It is mental, the constant choice to prioritize long-term purpose over fleeting comfort. In our own lives, the distractions are endless. The allure of procrastination, the pull of instant gratification, the clamor of external demands. Practicing self-discipline means recognizing these diversions for what they are, temporary obstacles to our growth, and responding with deliberate action. It is not about deprivation, but about aligning our actions with our deeper aspirations, much like a sculptor chiseling away at marble to reveal the masterpiece within. Consider the story of a writer who dreams of completing a novel. The temptation to delay, to let the muse arrive on her own terms, is ever present. Yet, by embracing a disciplined routine, writing daily, even when inspiration feels distant, she not only finishes her work but hones her craft. Her discipline transforms not just her output but her sense of self, instilling confidence and a deeper connection to her purpose. The practice of self-discipline is incremental, built one choice at a time. Each small victory strengthens the foundation upon which greater achievements rest. It is a journey, not a destination, requiring patience and persistence. The Stoics remind us that no great thing is created suddenly. Mastery, whether of the mind or of a craft, is the result of consistent effort over time. In cultivating self-discipline, we reclaim control over our lives. We become architects of our destiny, guided not by whims or external pressures, but by our own inner compass. This is the essence of freedom, the ability to act with intention, to shape our days in alignment with our values. It is a practice that, while demanding, yields the profound reward of a life well lived, a mind well mastered, and a spirit unyielding in its pursuit of greatness. 6. Embrace the present moment, the art of living fully. Life unfolds in moments, each one fleeting, precious, and irretrievable. Yet, how often do we allow ourselves to truly live in the present? Instead, we linger in the shadows of the past or race toward an imagined future, blind to the richness of the now. The Stoics, ever mindful of life's impermanence, urged us to embrace the present moment with both humility and gratitude. Seneca reminds us, The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. To embrace the present is to recognize its singular value. The past is a closed chapter, its lessons written, but its pages unchangeable. The future is unwritten, a canvas yet to be filled. Only the present offers the opportunity to act, to feel, and to be. Imagine standing before a radiant sunset, its colors ablaze across the sky. Yet, instead of absorbing its beauty, your mind is consumed by regrets of yesterday or fears of tomorrow. In doing so, you miss the profound gift of the moment, a moment that will never come again. This practice of presence is not merely about mindfulness, but about intentional engagement. It calls for us to savor life's details, the warmth of a morning cup of coffee, the laughter of a loved one, the quiet satisfaction of completing a task. These small moments, when fully embraced, form the fabric of a meaningful life. The Stoics also teach us that embracing the present requires releasing our attachment to outcomes. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do not let the panorama of your life oppress you. Consider instead the present moment and its ability to rectify." By focusing on what can be done now, rather than what might come, we free ourselves from the burden of endless what-ifs and reclaim the power of immediate action. Consider the story of a traveler stranded by an unexpected delay. Frustration and impatience threatened to overshadow her experience. Yet, by shifting her focus to the present, she notices the vibrant energy of the bustling station, the simple joy of a child playing nearby, and the chance to reflect on her journey thus far. What could have been a wasted moment becomes a source of connection and gratitude. Embracing the present is a discipline, one that requires vigilance against the pull of distraction. It is a daily choice to resist the temptation to dwell on what was or worry about what will be. This choice, while simple in concept, demands courage and clarity. It is the art of living fully, not passively allowing life to happen, but actively engaging with it, moment by moment. When we master this practice, we discover a profound truth. The present is not just a fleeting point in time, but the very essence of life itself. To live in the now is to honor life's brevity and to imbue each moment with intention, joy, and purpose. It is through this lens that we achieve the mental clarity and resilience the Stoics championed, transforming ordinary days into extraordinary experiences. 7. Build or join a community that nurtures growth. No journey towards self-mastery should be undertaken in isolation. While the inner work of the mind is deeply personal, the Stoics remind us that we are inherently social beings, designed to learn, teach, and grow together. Marcus Aurelius observed, "Mankind is made for each other. Either teach them better or bear with them." This simple truth underscores the transformative power of a supportive community, a space where shared values inspire mutual growth and collective wisdom sharpens individual resolve. Imagine a lone mountaineer scaling a steep cliff. The solitude of the climb offers moments of reflection, but the isolation amplifies every challenge, every stumble. Now picture the same climber in the company of others, each offering guidance, encouragement, and insight. The ascent remains difficult, but the shared experience lightens the burden and fosters resilience. This is the power of community. It transforms solitary struggles into collective strength. A nurturing community is not defined by its size, but by its purpose. It may be a group of friends discussing Stoic principles, a book club exploring ancient philosophy, or an online forum where ideas and experiences are exchanged. Such spaces become sanctuaries where doubts are met with reassurance, victories are celebrated together, and setbacks are reframed as opportunities for growth. To build or join such a community requires intention. Seek out those who share your commitment to self-improvement, who inspire and challenge you in equal measure. Engage with others not to compete but to collaborate, to exchange perspectives that deepen your understanding and refine your character. As Seneca wisely advised, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Consider the story of a teacher who, despite years of experience, felt her passion for education fading. She joined a group of fellow educators, united by their shared commitment to cultivating young minds. Through shared challenges, innovative ideas, and mutual encouragement, her enthusiasm was reignited. The community didn't just support her. It elevated her work and reminded her of her purpose. In the context of Stoicism, communities serve another vital function. They hold us accountable. When we falter in our practice, when impatience, fear, or doubt creep in, a community reminds us of our principles and encourages us to persevere. It is a mirror reflecting not only who we are, but who we aspire to become. By surrounding ourselves with those who uplift and challenge us, we create an environment where growth flourishes. The wisdom, strength, and insights shared within a community become a reservoir we can draw upon when our resolve weakens. Together, we rise higher than we ever could alone, fulfilling the Stoic ideal of shared humanity and collective progress. In this, we find one of life's most profound truths. Growth is not just a solitary endeavor. It is a shared journey, one that binds us to others and to the greater good. Conclusion. As we draw this exploration of Stoic wisdom to a close, take a moment to reflect on the path before you. The principles we've discussed, letting go of external opinions, cultivating resilience, mastering perception, living in harmony with nature, practicing self-discipline, embracing the present moment, and building a supportive community, are not abstract ideas but tools for transformation. Each one holds the potential to reshape your life, empowering you to navigate its challenges with clarity, purpose, and strength. But knowledge alone is not enough. The true power of these principles lies in their practice. Which lesson resonated most with you today? Choose it. Commit to it. Begin weaving it into your daily life. The journey of mastering your mind is not a sprint but a marathon, requiring persistence, reflection, and courage. We invite you to take this journey with us, to join a community of like-minded individuals who are striving not just to survive but to thrive. By subscribing to this channel, you open the door to ongoing insights, shared wisdom, and a wealth of practical guidance inspired by the timeless philosophy of Stoicism. Together, we can cultivate minds that are not only resilient but extraordinary. If today's discussion inspired you, leave a comment sharing which principle you'll focus on in the coming weeks. Your commitment might just spark someone else's journey. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. By doing so, you ensure that the next step in this journey is always within reach. Remember, the power to master your mind, and by extension, your life, has always been within you. With intention, effort, and the support of this growing community, that power can be realized. Thank you for joining us today. Together, let's continue to seek wisdom, cultivate strength, and embrace the best version of ourselves. See you in the next video.